Questa è la musica di Rock Maninov. Ascoltala.
Yeah. Jay the sneaker guy, Jay the sneaker guy. Got the people's eye, yeah, I keep that fire. Better watch me now, the heat I'm popping now. If that lace ain't popping out, then I'ma swap it out. Jay the sneaker guy, Jay the sneaker guy. Jay the sneaker guy, Jay the sneaker guy. Jay the sneaker guy, Jay the sneaker guy. Jay the sneaker guy, Jay the sneaker guy.
YouTube family, what is going on with everyone today? It is your boy Jay the Sneaker Guy, Jay the Sneaker Guy, coming back at y'all today with a how I video. Man, I told you guys back in the past that I want to hit y'all with a lot of these how I videos. It'll come eventually. I ain't gonna do them back to back, but I will eventually have pretty much all of, you know, the Jordan silhouettes that I have a how to lace on those, hopefully. So just stay tuned for that. Like I said, I don't want to do them too frequent, but I will eventually want to have, you know, all the silhouettes on my channel. So thank y'all for clicking on the video. If y'all did click on the video, y'all are here for one reason, because y'all read the title, y'all seen the thumbnail. We going to be getting into how I lace my Air Jordan 6's, man. 6's can be a pain. I'm sure that y'all know that. But hey, I'm gonna try to guide you guys through it, and hey, we're gonna get it done. But if this is your first time stopping through, checking out any of the family's content, or you are a returning visitor, man, hey, don't miss out, man. Go ahead and join the family that we have, y'all, by hitting that subscribe button, y'all. We are growing daily, man. We got tons of things going on over here, and we just you know, we like to bring different things to the platform. And yes, it would be greatly appreciated if you guys join the family, man. So go ahead and join the family, y'all. In advance, welcome to the family. But yes, y'all see what's going on behind me. Y'all see all the beauties. Jordan 6, beautiful silhouette. And that's enough with the yip yet, man, because this video is gonna be kind of lengthy as far as the different ways that I'm showing you on how to lace. So without any further ado, y'all, let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's go ahead and get into how I lace my Air Jordan 6's. Let's do it. Bam. Y'all see right here, we have the Air Jordan 6 DMPs. It is factory laced on right now. As you see it, these how they come when you buy them directly from your retail stores. Tied up, you know, tight at the top. I do rock mine sometimes like this, you know, if I'm being lazy and I don't want to unlace them. So this is one way that you can lace them pre-laced, you feel me, how they come. But y'all already know this way, so let's go ahead and get into the other ways on how to lace the Air Jordan 6's. Bam. Right here, y'all, we got the upcoming, or depending on the time that you watch this video, they may already be released, Air Jordan 6 hairs. As you can see, I have these laced up, you know, pretty much loose laced. I have my lace lock right here in the middle. You can check that out. This is a dope look. You know, you can rock this with, you know, your jeans and stuff. If you kind of want to, you know, have that loose look, you know, you can rock it like this. So this will be the first way that I will be showing you guys how to lace them. And let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? Okay, y'all, we are back. As you can see, I got my laces here. I have my shoes unlaced, ready to go. Make sure that you unlace them. When you do unlace them, you put your lace lock somewhere close to you where you don't lose it, because you know, you don't want to lose a lace lock. But anyways, y'all, let's go ahead and start with it. I will be putting these lime green laces in it because this is, you know, the best look I feel for, you know, my Air Jordan 6 hairs. I don't know how y'all want to rock them, but I like them with these lime green laces in them. The lace length, the best lace length that you want for this type of lacing style is 54 inches. I will be using a extremely long 73-inch lace, but if you have anything longer than 54 inches, I will show you what to do, because that's what I'm going to be doing with my lace since it's so long. But let's go ahead and start. What you want to do is make sure that you're taking your lace from the outside in, pulling it about a quarter lengthways through. Then you put that over there to the side, and you grab your other end, and you do the same thing on the other side. You go from the outside in. And quick disclaimer, before you guys do that, you can lace these with your lace lock right here in the middle. So if you do want to put your lace lock at the bottom of your shoe, you can stick it through, pause, stick it through there, And do I have it up? I got this upside down, but make sure that you're facing, as you can see the lace lock, face it this way, and you put it through, of course, your lace through it, and then you pull that through, making it face outwards, because that's, you want to see a jump man, you know, when you're done with it. So you pull it all the way through, and go ahead and take your other end and go from outside in and pull. And before you pull it all the way through, you see all this loose lace I have here. You let that sit. You just want to grab both your lace tips, put them both together, that they're even length. As you can see, they're both even in length right there. And then that's when you grab both of them and you want to pull them both upward. So as I'm pulling, you see my lace lock's about to get stuck right here on the side. You just want to adjust your lace lock, move it over to about the middle. You see that? To about the middle right here. So I got it at the middle. So what I'm gonna be doing is still pulling these top two laces that I have, the lace tips, just pulling them through. Pulling them through, pull them through, pull them through. And my lace lock is about to end up right here in the middle. And all the while, I need to make sure that my lace is flat. So I'm straightening it out, making sure that my lace is flat right now. As you can see, before I pull the rest of it through, I'm gonna show you how that looks. Bam, you see how I got my laces flat? Now I wanna pull the rest of it through. Bam, and then okay, I still have my lace tips the same length, but my lace lock is kind of crooked. So what I wanna do is adjust that with my hand. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fix that real quick, move it to the center, squeeze it, move it to the center, and line it up. Bam. So now I have it lined up right there. So I go ahead and move on. Now that I know that my lace lengths are the same because I was holding them together, I just want to go ahead and go all the way up to the top. So I'm going now from the inside out. So inside out, and I'm making sure that my laces are flat. As I say in all my videos, you just want to guide it with your fingers and make sure that your lace is flat. Got that one there, so let me go ahead and do the same to the other side. Make sure that they're flat coming out from that first hole. Make sure that it's flat, as you can see what I mean. Right there, it's flat coming from that first hole. Keep it flat just like that, and take it right through to the other hole. Go through it, hold it, make sure that it's staying flat. As I'm pulling it, make sure it's staying flat, as you can see. And bam. Okay, so this is what we're looking like right now. We're looking like that. We got bottom row, second row. Everything is flat. So we're just gonna go ahead and continue that. My lace lengths should be the same because when I pulled it through, I had them both together. So they should remain the same all the way up. If it doesn't, just, you know, adjust it as you go up, but just keep an eye on your lace lengths as you're going up. And we're just gonna go ahead and follow again. As you can see, I showed y'all that. You just want to take your lace, make sure that it's flat, overlap it. You see how it's flat again? So make sure it's flat, and boom, we're going to go through that next hole. So we're just going to go ahead and speed through it because I'm going to show y'all a couple ways how to do it. I don't want to make this too long, but yes, I'm going to show y'all. We're going to do the next two holes, and then we're going to resume from there. So okay, y'all, we have made it up to that fourth hole. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, fourth hole up. And what we're gonna do there is we're gonna go ahead and start going through this little jump man here. But if you want to have your lace lock up higher, as you see on this shoe here, just on your fourth lace hole, before you put them through the holes, that's where you follow the same step as far as putting your lace lock right there. So you just go through it, but you have to use, obviously, you have to go through it with both the laces, you know, in the midway point. So what you're gonna do is, before you lace up these, like I said, the fourth hole, you're gonna go right here in the middle. Before you get to the sides of each, you're gonna put the laces through your lace lock, and then go through this hole here. So that's how you're gonna do that if you want that higher. But resuming on, we're gonna go take our laces, still make sure that they are flat, And now we're gonna go under. We're gonna go under this part here. Go under it, but keep it at the bottom. This is where it kind of gets difficult with the I'm trying to do this while holding it in my hand. It's better being laid down, but I'm trying to show you guys a good look at it. But what you want to do is go through it and bring it through this bottom part here. So right there, bam, as you can see, go through that bottom part and through your next hole. So gets kind of tricky, but through that bottom part to your next hole, all the while making sure that they are still flat. So we're gonna just pull that all the way through, and if it looks like, let me straighten this up, if it looks like it wants to, you know, twist up or anything, we're just gonna go ahead and fix it with our fingers. So making sure that it's still flat is good. Bam. So I have that through there, as you can see, just like that. So it's under the bottom through that hole. Do the same thing with the other side. So we're gonna go under it, through the bottom of it, to the next hole. So bam, got it in there. Holding my laces, making sure that they are flat. I'm just pulling it through, guiding it through, and bam, there we go. It's looking like the Grinch. These laces looking like the Grinch, but as you can see, that's where we are right there. Everything is flat. Got them underneath that first one. Next step is kind of difficult as well. We're gonna have to go right back under this, but this time what we're gonna do, take our lace, go over, hold it, make sure that it's flat, and we're gonna go underneath it one more time, but this time we're going underneath from this side and we're coming out right up here. So we're coming out from this side underneath, coming out here, and same thing on the other side. Underneath here, coming out that top corner over here. So we're gonna go ahead and take it, go underneath right here, and I'm gonna put my finger back here and try to catch that lace tip. So I'm pushing it, trying to catch that lace tip. Boom, I caught it. I got it in my hand right here. So I'm just gonna pull it through. Bam, got it. And I'm gonna still make sure that my laces are flat. And then we're gonna go through that next hole, which is that second hole on the top. Go through it right there. So we're gonna make sure that the laces are still flat. As you can see, flat, flat, flat. So we good there. Got that. Hold on, where's that one? It actually kind of trying to flip on me. So let me adjust it. Let me just twist it a little bit right here. Bam. There we go. There we go. So got that fixed, and that's how we look so far. Got it through that top one. Do the same thing on the other side. We're gonna go underneath from the bottom right here through the top. So I'm gonna put my hands behind this and try to catch that lace tip, and I'm gonna guide it with my other finger, got it until I got it. So boom, I have it right here. I'm gonna just go ahead and pull it through, make sure that my laces are still flat, which they are. Bam, pull it through, keep them flat still, as you can see, and then go through that bottom hole. So bam. Okay, and what I didn't show y'all, this didn't need to be pulled out that far. What you're gonna wanna do is keep your lace length short to the length that you want it to hang to. I normally let it hang to about the top right here of that cut. So let me pull it in a little bit. So about right there. You see how my tip is like right there? So that's kind of where I want to let it hang to. So that's my measurement. So I let it go right there, and you see this is a long lace, as I was telling y'all. So I have all this extra lace. What am I gonna do with that extra lace? So what I do with the extra lace, I just go ahead and take it and I tuck it in. Tuck it all right here. I just throw it inside the shoe. throw it all inside the shoe right there. Tuck it all in there. So we will have a little bit of extra lace hanging inside the shoe, as you can see. So what I just do, I just put my foot in the shoe on top of that lace. You don't feel it, it doesn't bother your foot or anything. So you just put your foot right in there on top of that and it holds that in place. So I'm gonna do the same thing with this other side. I'm gonna just go ahead and reverse it by pulling it back and getting that lace length to where I said I needed it. And same pretty much thing. So hold it down. I see right there, it's stopping right there. And that's a good length for me. And just tucking my lace right inside that shoe. So bam, there we go. So now I have it laced up how it was before with the other laces. So this is one way that I lace my Air Jordan 6s. I don't really like doing this way too much for the simple fact that, you know, you might have, you know, your tongue going all type of crazy because there's no lock on the tongue. I normally like mine's kind of, you know, squeezed up. I like the look of this better, but this is a look. So that's one way to lace them, y'all. As I said, you got your laces on the inside of the shoe. You could just, you know, put your foot on top of that. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. But that is the first way. Let's go ahead and move on to the next way, y'all. Let's do it, y'all. The second way and the third way is pretty much the same thing. I'm gonna just show you the differences. The only difference is your lace length. So if you are trying to get this look, you will need a lace length of 63 to about 72. Between 63 and 72 inches on lace length to get this type of look where you have the tie on your lace lock. So if you want to have it laced just like this and have that tie hanging, you will need about 63 to a 72 inch lace length. If you want a look that is similar to this, 54 inches will work perfectly for this look. And basically this look is the look that you'll have your lace lock holding your laces at the top and it's not tied, it's just kind of dangling. So that's this look here, but you need shorter laces for this look. So let's go ahead and get into how to get this look from the jump. Alright, y'all, we back to square one. As you can see, the lace is unlaced. Got my laces here, ready to go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the same thing that we did for the first lacing style. We're gonna wanna go from the outside in on our first lace hole on the bottom, quarter bit of ways, hold that there, and grab that other side. Make sure that our laces are flat. Grab it all the way through. Grab that other lace tip from the outside in. Got that right there. Let's go through. Alright, then what we're gonna do now is grab, same thing, both the lace tips. Make sure that we have the same exact length, and what we're gonna do is pull that through so we can have a even lace on both sides. Pull it through if it'll let me. But yeah, pull it through all the way, and when you're getting close to the end of it, you want to make sure that your laces are flat. So my laces aren't really flat right now, so I'm gonna kind of tweak it up a little bit. What I gotta do on mine is just twist it, turn it. So I got mine turned, and as you can see, it's to the point where if I pull it through, they're both gonna be flat. So I'm gonna just continue pulling, and that's what I got. So that is my first lace hole right there, and I'm gonna just go ahead and continue going up, but we're gonna go from the inside out now. The only outside in that I do on mine, you couldn't do it the opposite way, but the way that I do it, the only outside in is my bottom lace hole. So continuing on, we're going from the inside out. Next hole, continuing making sure that my lace is flat. Hold that, go through, and if it's not flat, you just want to twist it. You twist it till you get it flat, then go through it. Same thing with the other side. Make sure that it's flat with your fingers. Follow it all the way up to that lace tip, and then go through. Next hole, holding it, making sure that it's flat while we're going through it. Flat, still, boom. All right, so there we are right there. That's our second hole. Everything looks good, it's flat. So we're gonna continue on until we get up here to that fourth hole again. So we're gonna run through it again and we'll get back up at the fourth hole. All right, y'all. We done made it to the fourth hole. Our lace length should be the same and our laces should be flat. So check it out, that's what we got right there so far. Everything is flat, everything looking good. And FYI, I didn't tell y'all, we don't use none of those holes down here or anywhere else. We're just using the holes that are all on the top row. So, but we have made it up to that fourth hole. So now we get into the fun part. We're gonna start going ahead and going behind this Jumpman patch, whatever that is. So we're gonna do the same thing we did in the first the first style of how to lace. We're gonna go through the bottom once again, right here through the bottom, as you can see, and to the other side on the bottom. Grab it with your finger if you could, and just go through the bottom right there through the other side. And then we're gonna go through this next hole that is up. So the next hole that we have is right here, and we're going right through that hole. I want to make sure that the laces are still flat though. Make sure that they're flat. As you can see, I got them flat right there, so it's ready for me to pull that through. So got it flat, pulling it through, got it right there. So we're good right there. Same thing on the other side, going through that bottom, through the other side. Hard to do this with one hand, but I did it. So got that there, and what I'm gonna do, go ahead and go through that next hole, as you can see, and I'm gonna make sure that my laces are flat. Laces are flat, yep, got them flat right there. So that's just ready for me to pull that through. So got it flat, pulled all the way through, okay? So that's what we're looking like right there, y'all. So next part, we're gonna go right back under that same thing again, keep their laces nice and flat, go under it, but this time we're going under it diagonal right up here through that top part. So we're going from this bottom hole through that top, through this bottom hole. So let's go ahead and go under it. And I'm gonna try to put my finger under this side and feel for that lace tip, and I'm guiding it with my finger. I'm pushing it with my finger, pushing it with my other finger, and like there, grabbing it, got it barely, got it barely. That's where 6's can become a pain to lace, y'all, but I got it, and I want to make sure that my laces are still flat, and I'm gonna continue going through, and I'm gonna go ahead and just put it through this hole now. Go ahead, put it through there, and see, it's kind of twisted up in there, but I'm gonna go ahead and fix all that. I'm gonna twist it so that it becomes flat again. You just twist it. That's all you do, is you just twist the lace until you get it flat the way you need it. So got that through, bam, everything is good right there. So I got that top one. I'm gonna do the same thing with the other side. This is difficult holding it. It's a lot easier when you have it like set down on a table or something, but we're gonna get it done. Put my finger through the other side of this pouch and catch that lace that I am pulling through with my other hand, and I think I got it. All right, so I got it now. Brought it right through there. Slide it up. Let me go ahead and put it through this hole. I'm sorry for all this moving and stuff. Like I said, it's hard doing it, you know, holding it in my hand, but I don't want to have it so far away from y'all that y'all can't see what I'm doing. So making sure that my lace is still flat. Twist that up. Get that right. That needs to turn the other way. So I gotta straighten this lace up, and I think we got it. Yeah, so there we go, there we go. All right, so we flat, everything good. So that is what we are looking like right now. So now we are nearing the final steps. As you can see, my lace lengths are still looking nice and same length and everything. So what we do now, once we get to this point right here where we got all laced up through this bottom hole, what I normally do is I go from one side to the other side, but now I go underneath. I go back through underneath that same tab, but straight across now. This is the easier part. You go straight across. as you can see. Alright, my lace is flat. Bam. Okay, as you can see, I just went straight across. So my lace is from that hole through the back of that pouch to the other side. And what I'm gonna do with that is now I'm going from the outside in. So with my laces remaining flat, as you can see, going through that pouch, I'm gonna just go ahead and take this from the outside in on that top hole. Outside in. So right there. Go right through that. So that is what we have right there. Bam. Same thing on the other side. I'm going from the one side behind the pouch through that to the other side from the outside in on that top hole. From the outside in. So bam, and everything is flat, as you can see. Let me move this out the way. You see I still kept it flat. So we went from one side underneath to the other side, from the outside in, and that's what we are left with right there. So what we do with this is we got the same, should have the same length. I don't have the same length right now, so what I'm gonna want to do is see where I have the slack from pretty much somewhere else down here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and follow it all the way up. So basically this is where it gets kind of tricky, man. I just want to pull my shorter lace, just backtrack and try to pull lace from the bottom, because they should have been the same length. But once I get them pretty much the same length right there, as you can see, once I pretty much get them the same length, I'm gonna go ahead and grab that lace lock. Grab my lace lock, and what I do with the lace lock, the side that does have the logo that I want, because it doesn't have nothing on the other side, but the side that has the logo that I want, I face it towards the outside of the shoe that people can see, basically. So my Jumpman is going to be facing that way, so that, you know, when I put my laces through it, it'll be facing outwards. So I go ahead and put my lace tips through it and pull them through, and I'm gonna straighten up these laces while they're going through this tab, because I still don't want them all kind of crazy, even though they're going through this tab part. I don't want them twisted up, so I'm doing some tweaking as I'm pulling it through and getting it how I want it, and bam, there it is. So it's flat, as you can see right there on the top. They're flat, they're not twisting. They might twist when they get out the lace lock, but I ain't tripping off that. I just want them to be flat before they go into the lace lock. So that's how that looks right there. And you see you got the string hanging right there, and what you're gonna want to do with that string, you're just gonna want to tie it. So you can actually put your shoes on first. So you want to have this out enough that you can put your shoes on, and then once you get your shoes on, you just want to go ahead and just tie it, just like, you know, a regular tie. Go ahead and tie that real quick. Bam. So we just go ahead and tie that right there. So that is your finished product, you know, after you tie that on the top. And this is only with that 63 to 72 inch laces. It'll be a little bit shorter if you get that 63. Your bow won't be as big, but if you get that 54 inch that pretty much is mainly used for this shoe, you'll have something that looks like this, because it won't be long enough for you to tie. So if you want a short look just hanging like this, that's when you get 54 inches. But for the long look to be tied and you know, hanging at the side like this, you need about 63 to 72 inches. So yes, there is your second look on, you know, pretty much how to lace the Air Jordan 6s. This has been a long video, man. I hope that it helped you guys out, man. Go ahead, hit that like button. I'm gonna keep more silhouettes coming in the future as far as how to lace. But yeah, man, that's how I lace my Air Jordan 6s, y'all. Couple ways. So hopefully y'all enjoyed that, man. Y'all stay blessed until my next one, man. Your boy Jay the Sneaker Guy checking out with all these 6s, man. So till my next one, y'all stay blessed, man. I'm gone. Peace.
Jay the Sneaker Guy, Jay the Sneaker Guy. Got the people's eye, yeah, I keep that fire. Better watch me now, the heat I'm popping now. If that lace ain't popping out, then I'ma swap it out. Jay the Sneaker Guy, Jay the Sneaker Guy. Jay the Sneaker Guy, Jay the Sneaker Guy. Jay the Sneaker Guy, Jay the Sneaker Guy. Jay the Sneaker Guy, Jay the Sneaker Guy.